Welcome back to another Thank Mork It's Friday. Welcome back all to another Thank Mork It's Friday and to another show. So we have got the beer ready. So this isn't, I don't think this is anything particularly interesting, to be honest with you. This is a Harper's Brewing product or beverage. And I just got it from a local supermarket. I didn't get a chance to get any fancy beers this week, but I got this one purely because I like the design of the label. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty nice. So we'll try it. It's a 5% alcohol. It's a ruby red, so it's an ale. So let's start off the show. Let's try the beer. Okay, see the pour. Oh, it's lively. It's lively. It smells very ale-y. Just let that settle for a second. So it's a nice deep red beer, this one. Okay, right, cheers. It's don't know. It's not my favourite. It's this might be the worst one on this channel so far. It's quite tasteless. It doesn't have the strength of an ale that I would expect. Yeah. Very plain. That's what I can say for that. I think I said it's 5%. So, you know, it's a relatively strong enough beer, but it reckons it's a full-bodied dried fruit and toffee taste sensation. No, I get the toffee. You can taste a little bit of that. It's not there, so don't recommend that one. Right, so guys, that's enough of the beer. Let's do our community shout outs. So first of all then guys, I've got Matt W, and he's really starting to push on now with his goblin army, and looks like he's just finished a unit of goblins, which look beautiful. You can't beat those Kev Adams sculpts, and to paint them is an absolute joy. I know that from fact for myself, so I can tell you're having a great time doing that, Matt. And I've seen a lot of your photos over in the Court of the Crown's Patreon comment sections there. So really enjoying seeing those progress of that, and thank you so much for posting. It's great to see. Second, then we've got Stonehorse Gaming again, our regular good old boy Stonehorse, old Ross over there, and I think he's finished his handgunners now for the Call of the Crown challenge, and they're looking great. So great work there, mate. Amazing. Especially you were saying you haven't painted 28mm for quite some time, so just to turn your hand back into it is it's honestly it's not easy, especially when you've just been doing sort of 10mm, 6mm. It's not easy. So great work, mate. Well done. Good to see. I'm glad to see you just cracking out that challenge very easily. Next off is the Emperor Gym. Now I love this one. It is a unit of Hero Quest orcs, and they are painted beautifully. The bright, vibrant colours. I particularly like the purple jacket. It just really speaks to me. I love it. Great work, Jim. Now you even said that you tried to use my my skin formula, which yeah, it's a great little compliment there, mate. And to be honest with you, I think you've done it better than me. it looks really nice. Fantastic work. I keep looking at that picture. I keep coming back to it. It just speaks to me. And obviously, the Hero Quest is those models do take me back. So yeah, great work there, mate. Next up, we've got Brody Chris. Now, Brody, I'm sure I'm murdering your name every time I say that, but I think that's how I read it. It's a unit of orcs, 3rd edition orcs, I believe. They are really nice, really nice. If they're not 3rd edition, I'm pretty damn sure they are. But they ooze 3rd edition, so it's just fantastic. It's such a great sight to see. I think it's like 24 orcs in that unit, something like that. I haven't counted them, I'm guessing it's around about that amount. So great work, and I believe that was your Call of the Crown challenge there, mate. So that's really great to see. Another unit done, ready for November, mate. Good work. And then lastly, the last one we've got today is Eye of the Maelstrom, and he has also completed his Call of the Crown challenge, and he has done an Elven Champion or General, I think, on a Pegasus, and it looks beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful centerpiece for your army, my friend. Well done, great work. Just jumping in quickly, I totally missed someone who posted on the community page. It is, I'm gonna again, another one I can't pronounce, Zjivigo H, and he has done a unit of Dogs of War, and they look fantastic. I love the non-metallic metals. Well done, my friend. They are beautiful. Yeah, sorry, I should have got you in when I was originally recording this, but I missed it somehow. Great work. Amazing, absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for posting. And again, thank you guys for all of your posts. I say it every week, but it just really motivates me to get painting, get modelling, and just do the hobby. I love seeing everyone's work. I love how amazing some of you guys are, and actually all of you guys are. You know, just the level, the standards so high. So it's very motivating. So please keep sending those pictures in to the YouTube channel. So again, if you haven't done so before and you want to show off your wares, just post it on the comment section in my YouTube channel. And again, like I always say, if that's something that you don't enjoy doing, you want to be in public, how about think about jumping into the Discord, which is in the link below, and then you can share your wares somewhere where it's a bit more private, and there's just a group of people who are just very accommodating, and it's a lovely little place to be. So yeah, please either jump it in on the YouTube or throw it in the Discord, your choice. So that brings me on to what I've been doing and my hobby updates. So my hobby update is very simple this week, and it is the completion of my skeletons for the Call of the Crown challenge. So I finished them end of last weekend. So I have had a bit of a painting rest this week. So I finished a week early. So it's nice to just have a bit of time off. I did a live stream with Josh from Call of the Crown, and I just painted an orc. I might bring it over here. I just did a little orc figure, just to break it up for a bit. I didn't want to cheat and do my next month's challenge early, so I did a bit of an orc painting there. But yes, so what we'll do, we'll get down to the table and I'll just show you what I've done in regards to the skeletons and show you the unit. Let's go down to the desk. So, welcome back to the table then, guys. I have managed to finish my Call of the Crown challenge month 1, which was October, and it was a unit of skeletons. I did 15 in the end, which is what I pledged to do, 15 skeletons. And yeah, I think they've come out pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with them, so it's nice to get the first unit done, and just I feel ready for the next part of the challenge. So I thought I'd just give you a quick look at the ones that I've done so far, and just have a little chat about them, really. So I'll just go through them fairly quickly because they're all quite similar. So each one has a shield. Yeah, I think they've all got a shield. And the way I've done the shields, I've gone for like this non-metallic metal effect, along with in keeping with the weapons. And I used a transfer skull there, and I've elaborated on the design, which, to be honest with you, I took that away from Josh O from Crown of the Command. Sorry, from Crown. And I took this shield design really from Josh over from Crown of Command. I'm sure he doesn't mind me nicking that. So that's the first one. So another axe guy. Again, same sort of shield design. This guy's got a flail. Another one. So yeah, I mean, I chose skeletons because hopefully they'd been a relatively easy scheme to do, especially my first unit, just to crack one out. And I think all in all, you know, I finished a week early, so I think that would suggest that, you know, it wasn't too much of a challenge. I say it weren't too much of a challenge. I was able to complete that challenge quite nicely. So obviously, I won't say it's not easy, but doing any unit is always pretty tough. Again, so this is a sword guy. But, you know, and like I say, I've not gone overboard with like detail. I'm keeping it very simple, not worrying too much about perfection. There are things on these guys that I would maybe do again, or I'd maybe try and do a bit better, but I want to get the army done. I want to complete the challenge, and I want to just go, right, this lot is done. And especially when they're already like grunts, essentially they're going to die in their dozens. I don't really mind too much. I took more what I'd found. I'd done the bone quite roughly, but I spent more time on like the blends, the metallic metals and the shield designs and stuff, just to give it a bit more character. Yep. I particularly like this guy. A little beast man, skeleton guy. He's kind of like my unit champion as such. He's going to lead the unit just because he looks a little different. Maybe a second in command is this guy here, all armoured up. It's quite a nice pose. I like this one. And then finally we have the standard bearer, which I spent a lot more time on the standard. on the banner itself, just to, you know, I think ultimately you get a nice banner can make or break the unit. So I think that came out quite nicely. I had to cut the banner around so you can kind of see the banner guy, which I think kind of works really anyway. So yeah, other than that, he's quite a simple dude carrying a banner. So yeah, please comments below, let me know what you think of what I've done here. That'd be great. So what's next then on the list? So for next month's pledge, I think I'll continue with skeletons, but this time I will do the old Screaming Skull catapult. So I'll have a unit and an artillery piece, hopefully done by the end of next month. Reason going for this, I feel this should be quite an easy thing to paint. I'm going to be very busy at work, so I want something that I can come in and just hopefully do quite quickly. Because I think the ghouls and the wraiths, I think they're wraiths, pretty sure they are, will be quite tough. Yeah, the wraiths will be quite tough to do and will be quite time consuming. So I'm thinking this next month, go with an easier unit. So that is what I'm going to try and do. So there you go. Really, it's been quite a quiet week this week for me because just having a bit of a time off from painting, and I'll be back on it with these guys at the start of the well, Saturday. I suppose it's for Saturday the 1st is when I can start painting these guys. So that's maybe when I'll get a bit of paint on them. So essentially, I'll be doing them very similar in terms of technique. Same colours, so I'll be doing the non-metallic metals for anything that's non-metallic. So for example, his chain mail and maybe this plate round here. He needs cleaning up a little bit. But I'll do that another day. He needs cleaning up a lot by those things. So yes, that is the plan. Cheers, guys. There you go, guys. That was my skeletons for the October Call of the Crown challenge. That was my pledge for that. Yeah, they've come out pretty nice. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, they're a little rough around the edges here and there. I'm not going to beat around the bush. They're not perfect by any means. But it's a unit, it's a gaming unit, and I just want to get it on the table, and that's the whole point of doing this challenge, is to get myself a 1,000-point army of undead, and hopefully then I can build upon that. Yeah, I'm really happy with them, and the banner came out nice as well. It was all freehand in the end. I like to do a freehand banner rather than print it out. I like to just push myself and just try and see if I can mimic the one that was in the book type thing. I always think that's quite a fun thing to do, and it feels more of an achievement if you can get it quite close and you've something you've painted yourself. So that's why I do that. It's just more of a personal thing. But yeah, so really enjoyed doing that unit. And so next up, I think I've got my Screaming Skull catapults. That'll be hopefully a nice easy one for next month. The reason I'm doing that, I know I'm going to be very, very busy for work next month, so I feel like I'm going to have very little time for hobby. So I need a unit that should be easy to paint. So that's why I've chosen that one for this month. But there you go then, guys. That is the update for our Thank Mork It's Friday this week. Hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. It always helps the channel, just pushes up those subscribers, and like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. But guys, in the meantime, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.